Ashtavakra. 17 languages. Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra was born with physical handicap and grew up into a celebrated sage in Hinduism, 19th century painting. Personal. Born Vidha, present-day Janakpur, Nepal. Religion Hinduism. Spouse Suprabha. Parents Kahoda, father. Sujata, mother. Region Mithila region. Alma mater Ashtavakra Aruni Ashram Ancient. Mithila University. Teachers Ashtavakra Aruni. Known for Ashtavakra, Acharya Bandi. Shastrath. Occupation Professor. Philosopher. Organization. Institute Ashtavakra Aruni Ashram. For the genus of spiders, see Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra, Sanskrit, lit. 8 deformities. IAST, Ashtavakra, is a revered Vedic sage in Hinduism. His maternal grandfather was the Vedic sage Aruni. His parents were both Vedic students at Aruni's school. Ashtavakra studied, became a sage, and a celebrated character of the Hindu Itihasa epics and Puranas. 1. Ashtavakra is the author of the text Ashtavakra Gita with Macron, also known as Ashtavakra Samhita, in Hindu traditions. The text is a treatise on Brahman and Atman. 2. History, edit. Little is known about the life or century in which Ashtavakra actually lived, except for the accounts found in the major Indian epics, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, and the Puranas. The legends state that sage Aruni, mentioned in the Khandogya Upanishad, ran a school, Rama, teaching the Vedas. Kahoda was one of his students, along with Aruni's daughter Sujata. Aruni's daughter married Kahoda. She got pregnant, and during her pregnancy, the developing baby heard the chanting of the Vedas and learned the correct recitation. 3. According to one version of the legends surrounding Ashtavakra, his father was once reciting the Vedas, but heard in correct intonation. The fetus spoke from the womb and told his father about the limited knowledge he was aware of from the Vedic books. There is much more to know apart from these books. The father got angry and cursed him to be born with 8 deformities, hence the name Ashtavakra. 1. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. His father, Kahoda, once went to ask for riches, to Janaka, the ancient king of Vidha, for his family was poor. He was, there, defeated in debates of science by Vandin, and in consequence was drowned in water. Hearing of the drowning of her husband, Sujata kept it secret from her child. When Ashtavakra grew up, he learned everything about his curse and his father. Then he asked his mother to come with him to witness the great sacrifice of King Janaka. He was stopped from entering the king's sacrifice as only learned Brahmanas and kings were allowed to enter, and he was just in his 10th year. With the proficiency of speaking, he had the king amazed with the knowledge he possessed, so he was allowed to enter. There, he challenged the Vandin for controversy. After a heated debate, he defeated Vandin in knowledge by words, and asked the king, as Vandin used to cast Brahmanas into the water, let him meet with the same fate. Vandin then revealed that he is the son of Varun, and explained that the reason he drowned those Brahmins was a ritual that his father is performing for 12 years and needed a large number of Brahmins. By then, the ritual was done and thus all the Brahmins he drowned, including Ashtavakra's father, Kahoda, were freed. Kahoda was very impressed with his son, Ashtavakra, and while going back home, asked him to take a dip in the river Samanga. As Ashtavakra came out of the river, it was seen all of his deformities had been cured. 4. Attributed texts, edit. Ashtavakra is credited as the author of the Ashtavakra Gita, IAST, Ashtavakra Gita with Macron, which means Song of Ashtavakra. The text is also known as Ashtavakra Samhita. 5. The Ashtavakra Gita examines the metaphysical nature of existence and the meaning of individual freedom, presenting its thesis that there is only one supreme reality, Brahman, the entirety of universe is oneness and manifestation of this reality, everything is interconnected, all self, Atman, soul, are part of that one. And that individual freedom is not the end point but a given, a starting point, innate. 2. If you wish to be free, know you are the self, the witness of all these, the heart of awareness. Set your body aside. Sit in your own awareness. You will at once be happy. Forever still, forever free. You are everywhere. Forever free. If you think you are free, you are free. If you think you are bound, you are bound. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Meditate on the self. 1 without 2. Exalted awareness. Ashtavakra Gita 1.414, Translator, Thomas Byrom, 6, 7. According to American scholar Jessica Wilson, the Sanskrit poetics in Ashtavakra Gita is not driven by critical syllogism, but is rich in philosophical premises, spiritual effectiveness and its resonant narrative because of textual indeterminacy between the audience's disposition and the foreground theme of non-individuation in the text. This tension results in consistency building by the audience, which enables the transcendence of these two viewpoints, reader and text. 5, 8. According to Radhakamal Mukherjee, the Ashtavakra Gita was likely composed after the Bhagavad Gita but before the start of the Common Era, and attributed to sage Ashtavakra out of reverence for his ideas. 9. Literature, edit. Ramayana, edit. Ashtavakra is referenced in verse 6.119.17 of Yuddha Ka with Macron Nda in Valmiki Saramyane. When Dasaratha comes to see Arama from heaven after the war of the Aramyane, he tells Arama, 10. O son, I have been conveyed across, redeemed, by you, who are a deserving son and a great being, like the virtuous Brahmana Kahoda, was redeemed by his son, Ashtavakra. 6.119.17. In the Aranyakanda of Adhyatma Ramayana, the demon Kabanda narrates his story to Rama and Lakshmana, in which he says that he was a Gandharva earlier who was cursed by Ashtavakra to become a demon when he laughed on seeing him, Ashtavakra. 11. When the Gandharva then bowed down to Ashtavakra, Ashtavakra said that he would be released from the curse by Rama in Treta Yuga. 11. Mahabharata, edit. In the Vanaparva of the Mahabharata, the legend of Ashtavakra is described in greater detail. On losing the game of dice with the Kauravas, the 5 Pa with Macron Ndava princes and Draupadi are exiled for 12 years. On their pilgrimage, they meet the sage Lomasa, and he narrates to the PA with Macron Ndiava. Prince's The Legend of Ashtavakra, over 3 chapters of Vanapava of the Mabrata. 12:13. Ashtavakra's wisdom on various aspects of human existence is recited in the Mabrata. For example, explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Janekar debating with Ashtavakra. Art from The Epic Ashtavakra, 2010. A grey head does not make an elder. Not by years, not by grey hairs, not by riches nor by relations did the seers make the law. He who is great to us, is one who has learning. Ashtavakra, Vanapava. Mahabharata Book 3, 13. Puranas, edit. Ashtavakra and Svetaktu made his way to Janekar's palace. Ashtavakra first faced the gatekeeper who tried to keep the young boy out. On convincing the gatekeeper that he was well versed in the scriptures and hence old, he was let in. Then Janekar tested Ashtavakra with cryptic questions which Ashtavakra answered with ease. Janekar decided to let Ashtavakra face Vandin. Vandin and Ashtavakra began the debate, with Vandin starting. They alternately composed 6 extempore verses on the numbers 1 to 12. Then Vandin could only compose the first half of a verse on the number 13. Ashtavakra completed the verse by composing the second half and thus won the argument against Vandin. This unique debate is full of enigmas and latent meanings, which lie under the simple counts of the numbers 1 to 13. 14. In Arts, edit. Ashtavakra is one of the characters in the first act of the Sanskrit play Uttara Aramakaritam, composed by Bhavabhuti in the 8th century. The 571st volume of the Amachaitra Katha, first published in 1976, is titled Dhruva and Ashtavakra. 15, 16. The second half of the volume presents the narrative of Ashtavakra. A puppet play on Ashtavakra was staged by the Datu artist group in Ranga Shankara in Bangalore in 2010. 17. Ashtavakra Jata became very popular after Indian spiritual leader Sri Sri Ravi Shankar gave a commentary in Bangalore in 1991. See also, edit. Agastya. Ashtavakra Jata. Ancient Mithila University. Trivakra, a legendary hunchbacked woman, who was deformed at 3 places. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Notes, edit. 1-AB Roshan Dalal, 2010. Hinduism, an alphabetical guide. Penguin Books. p. 43. ISBN 978-0-14. 341421-6. 2-AB James G. Lochtefeld, 2002. The Illustrated Encyclopedia of Hinduism, A.M. The Rosen Publishing Group. p. 66. ISBN 978-0-8239-3179-8. 3 Madan, 1990. K.S. Gautame, ed. India Through the Ages. Publication Division, Ministry of Information and Broadcasting, Government of India. pp. 71-2. 4 Ashtavakra, Radhakamal Mukherjee, 1971. Ashtavakragd, The Song of the Self Supreme. The classical text of Mveta by Ashtavakra. Motilal Banarsidas. pp. 1-2. ISBN 978-81-208-1367-0. 5 A. B. Stroud, Scott R. 2004. Narrative as Argument in Indian Philosophy, the Ashtavakra Jitar as Multivalent Narrative. Philosophy and Rhetoric. 37, 1. The Pennsylvania State University Press, 42. 71 to 10.1353/par.2004.0011. S2 SID 1444259228, quote, philosophical dialogues such as the Bhagavad Gita and the Ashtavakra Gita, also known as the Ashtavakra Samhita, use a portrayed conversation involving a guru or deity to convey didactic lessons and values to the receptive audience. Both ancient and modern. 6 Thomas Byrom, 1990. The Heart of Awareness, a translation of the Ashtavakra Gita. Shamela. pp. 7-9. ISBN 978-0-87773-574-8. 7 Ashtavakra, Hari Prasad Shastri, Transa, 1949. Ashtavakra Gita. Shanti Sadan. pp. 1-3. OCLC 7680884661. 8 Jessica Wilson, 2014. Narrative as Philosophy, Methodological Issues in Abstracting from Hebrew Scripture. Journal of Analytic Theology. 2, 276277. Archived from the original on 3 March, 2015. Retrieved 8 January, 2017. 9 Ashtavakra, Radhakamal Mukherjee, 1971. Ashtavakragd, The Song of the Self Supreme. The classical text of Mveta by Ashtavakra. Motilal Banarsidas. pp. 4-5. ISBN 978-81-208-1367-0. 10 Valmiki Ramayana Book 6 Yudhakanda Book of War Chapter 119, April, 2020, retrieved. The 22nd of April, 2020. 11 A. B. Munilal, 2008. Adhyatma Ramayana, with Hindi translation, in Sanskrit and Hindi. Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh, India, Jitar Press. p. 136. ISBN 978-81-293-0014-0. 12 Ganguly, Kaisari Mohan, the 26th of February, 2006. The Mabrata, Book 3, Vanapava, Tirthayatra. Pava Section Xiv, retrieved 7 April, 2011. 13 A. B. J. A. B. Van Buitenen, Translator, The Mahabharata, Volume 2, 1981, ISBN 978-0226846644. 14 Ganguly, Kaisari Mohan, the 26th of February, 2006. The Mabrata, Book 3, Vanapava, Tatawaye with Macron Tia with Macron. Pava Section Xiv, pp. Footnotes on pages 277-279, retrieved 8 March, 2011. 15 Ganguly, Shailaja, 1976, Pi, Anant, ed., Dhruva and Ashtavakra, Volume 571, Amar Chaitra Katha. ISBN 8-18482-011-9. 16-carat Dhruva and Ashtavakra, 571, archived from the original on 5 September, 2012, retrieved 7 April. 2011. 17-carat storytelling through puppet play, Deccan Herald, DHNS, 12 March, 2010, archived from the original on 4 March, 2016, retrieved 7 April, 2011. External links, edit. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. Ashtavakra Guitar English Audio Book. Ashtavakra Guitar Hindi Audio Book. Ashtavakra Guitar Marathi Audio Book. Ashtavakra Story in the Mabrata. Ashtavakra, you will find in middle of text. http://oshosearch.net/articles_the_volume_1/the-mahigita-vol. Ume-1-000000004.html. Categories: Rishis, Hindu poetry, Sanskrit literature, Hindu philosophers and theologians. Ancient Indian philosophers, Ancient Indian poets, Ancient Mithila University. People from Vidha. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.